There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We can roll the image, make it flutter. We can change the focus to a soft blur, or sharpen it to crystal clarity. For the next hour, sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. We repeat, there is nothing wrong with your television set. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to
the way. I'm in this race because I care about Americans. I'm not concerned about the very poor. We have a safety net there. If it needs a repair, I'll fix it. I'm not concerned about the very rich. They're doing just fine. I'm concerned about the very heart of America, the 95% of Americans who right now are struggling, and I'll continue to take that message across the nation.
All right, I know I said last question, but I got to ask you. You just said, I'm not concerned about the very poor because they have a safety net. And I think there are lots of very poor Americans who are struggling who would say, that sounds odd. Can you explain that?
Well, you had to finish the sentence, Soledad. I said, I'm not concerned about the very poor that have a safety net, but if it has holes in it, I will repair them.
Got it. Okay.
The challenge right now, we will hear from the Democrat Party the plight of the poor. And there's no question, it's not good being poor, and we have a safety net to help those that are very poor. But my campaign is focused on middle-income Americans. My campaign, I mean, you can choose where to focus. You can focus on the rich. That's not my focus. You can focus on the very poor. That's not my focus. My focus is on middle-income Americans, retirees living on Social Security, people who can't find work. Folks that have kids that are getting ready to go to college. These are the people who've been most badly hurt during the Obama years. We have a very ample safety net, and we can talk about whether it needs to be strengthened or whether there are holes in it, but we have food stamps, we have Medicaid, we have housing vouchers, we have programs to help the poor. But the middle-income Americans, they're the folks that are really struggling right now, and they need someone that can help get this economy going for them.
Go. Hey guys, come on in.
Hey Joel.
Hey Joel, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. I don't know if you saw the Romney-Soledad O'Brien interview last night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you got to see that. Well, I've got it on the servers. Download it real quick.
Okay.
Because I think that the Romney campaign has just presented us with a wonderful opportunity to approach them with our skills as a crisis communication corporation, and I think we might be able to land a good contract.
To help this person get elected, I believe in what he stands for, and it's about time that more people learn what Mr. Romney stands for, what he represents. I really think he's going to do a great job, and people need to hear what he has to say.
Yeah, but we're talking about the same guy that say that poor people doesn't need any help. That is crazy. We're talking about Romney. That's the guy that say no, poor people don't need any help. This out of your mind. I don't know. I don't understand.
But he's for the middle class. I mean, for the country to get back on its feet, we need a strong middle class. It's really the best thing for all the people here.
Okay, calm down, you guys. Our job's not to either elect somebody or to make sure somebody's not elected. Our job is to represent our client, the person that signs our contracts, that pays our bills.
Wait! Look at this edit I just worked up.
I'm in this race because I care about Americans. I'm concerned about the very heart of America, the 95% of Americans who right now are struggling, and I'll continue to take that message across the nation.
Okay, Cecilia, that's a pretty good start. And he did say he was going to work for the middle classes. The poor already have a safety net, and the rich obviously can take care of themselves.
Hey guys, stop your horses. We have to think more about this. What about the consequences, the future of our children, our country? I mean, it's not an easy choice. What are you talking about?
Okay, you two, look. I'm not really concerned about what candidate is best for the country at this time. What I'm concerned about is landing a client that can bring a good return to our bottom line as a company. Now, I believe both of you are very talented PR, crisis communication professionals. And if we land this contract and do a good job, you will have many opportunities opening up for you in your future as you move forward in your profession. Please, please don't get caught up in the ethics.
Are you out of your mind? This guy is crazy. Poor people don't need any job. They have Medicare, they have food stamp. That is not any sense. I mean, this is not a good choice for being a president. Check this out. I did something last night about this crazy lunatic.
By the way, I'm in this race because I care about Americans. I'm not concerned about the very poor, 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 because I care about America, 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 because I care about America.
Really? I mean, really? Let's cool off. Again, we need to look at the original edit that came from CNN. It's clear that O'Brien was shooting for the sweet spot. She knew that one little segment was really going to rack up the YouTube hits. She knew that it set the blogosphere off. And you heard her say it. I know I'd said that was the last question, but did you really say you don't care about the poor?
No, I said last question, but I got to ask you. You just said, I'm not concerned about the very poor because they have a safety net. And I think there are lots of very poor Americans who are struggling who would say, that sounds odd.
I mean, come on. Now, I know she's got a job to do. I don't fault her for that, but I think we have a job to do too. So let's get to work on a good edit and demonstrate to the Romney campaign that regardless of our personal feelings, we can put forward a message for him that will correct any twisted information out there, any twist of his word that's put out there by people like CNN or NBC or even Fox.
Sorry guys, I mean, I can do this, I know.
Oh man. Well, looks like it's just you and me. Let's get to work.
Okay.
Reality is a battlefield, an endless struggle between many rival stories about what's going on. Truth is the state of the argument. Truth is the story on top at present. Truth is precarious and always shifting consensus at best. Don Cupid, What is a Story? Page 20.
We should really get on board with this. Promoting Mitt Romney is the best thing to do. In the interview, he clearly said that he's for middle-class Americans greatly affected by the current economic climate. As a businessman, he knows that the middle class will help make the economy strong again. I'm only emphasizing what he said. I edit this way to aid my country in assisting this person coming to power. I believe in what the candidate stands for. I edit this way to further the good of his stand for all people. I edit in this manner for my unchanging belief in what he represents. I strongly feel that Romney is the best candidate to lead our nation. The leaders and the experts in the campaign support my efforts.
I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I need the money. But I won't sleep if I will do that. This is just, bro.
Here's the situation as I see it. The Romney campaign, they have a problem. He really had a bad interview with Soledad O'Brien. But the fact of the matter is this presents a wonderful opportunity for our firm. an excellent opportunity, not just money-wise, but for possible future jobs. It's not that I really care about presidential politics. That's really not what's important to me. What's important to me is providing a good financial basis for my corporation, as well as providing for my family and seeing that my employees are able to provide for theirs as well. That's why this job is so important. So the principle I'm really standing upon is that we do as good a job as possible to show that we can provide crisis communication and video content to the Romney campaign that can address any situation they may find themselves in where their candidate has stepped into a gaffe, or where there might be some twisting of his point of view or his words. My loyalties, while I am loyal to the person that signs the contract. I am loyal to my clients. I believe my ultimate loyalty resides with my firm, the employees that I work with, my colleagues, and of course, providing for my family. After all, presidential politics, I believe that's just a big game that our country engages in every 4 years or so.